crafty friends, welcome back to another video. It's Laura here, and today I'm going to be unboxing one of the Love From Lizi card kits. This kit is available right now and it is limited supply, so I'll have a link in the description below where you can purchase it. And it has been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm really excited to dig in and show you everything that comes inside of this kit. So this is the embellishment bag. I'll set that to one side and we'll go through the A4 Ziploc first. So the cardstock that is included in this kit is all US letter size, so it's perfect for creating your card bases or for creating card panels as well, and it's really nice, thick, sturdy cardstock. So we've got some cooler tones in here. We've got the nice neutral grey, the white, this kind of pistachio green, and then two blues. This one's kind of almost purpley. It's really nice. Then we have a sheet of acetate. This is great for making shaker card windows, and if you're worried about the static cling on this, a really top tip that actually came from Gina of Gina K Designs is actually to wash this in soapy water and then let it dry, and it really removes the static cling. So I'm going to give that a try before I create with this. Then we have the Love From Lizi peel-offs. These ones have got some lovely silver shine to them and they're like a sky blue colour. If you can hear any banging in the background, it is Bonfire Night, which is a celebration here in the UK. The background to it's a little strange. I'll let you Google it if you haven't heard of it. So we have bonfires and set off fireworks. So if you hear any bangs, that's what that is. Then we have these gorgeous pop-out pieces. These are decoupage pieces. So we have like A1, and then you can stick A2 on top of that. For the next layer, then the A3 layer, so you can really build up a 3D element using foam squares in between each of those pieces. Then we have another sheet. This one's like a little snow globe with the swan, and it's beautiful. You see with the winter wishes sentiment, and this one here with the Merry Christmas that you can use if you celebrate Christmas. We have a couple of card bases here. They are pre-scored and they are so sparkly and shiny. They're silver, they're no shed, and you could use these as your card bases, or you could use them to cut out some elements or some panels for your card making. We have another pre-printed perforated sheet, this time with labels. We have like Made with Love, Winter Wishes, Season's Greetings, Merry and Bright, Deck the Halls, and there are all these different little icons on each of those tags, so those look really fun. They'd be nice to decorate either a card as an element or actually to use on your packaging if you're giving a gift to somebody. I think that would be really nice, and then you could tie it in with the colour palette and the imagery for your card as well. Next we have 18 sheets of 6x6 patterned paper. Some of them have some really large patterns on them, and some of them are a little smaller, and some are more like background decorative pieces. But again, all of the colours coordinate really well. That's one thing that I think Lizi does wonderfully in her kits, is she coordinates everything together. And a lot of the design team and a lot of people on YouTube and in her Facebook group challenge themselves each month to make 10 cards using the kit. And I mean, there are several people that really try and max it out, and they actually look to make as many as possible, whether that's cards, then for the smaller scraps, maybe moving down into making something smaller like tags. And it's always amazing to see just how many projects people can get out of these kits. I mean, they're so beautiful. These pieces would be great just to cut up and use as elements on your card or as tags, and it all just coordinates really nicely, so it's so fun to work with. It kind of takes some of that guesswork away from deciding how to coordinate everything together. Next up we have the stamp set. It is a larger stamp set, and because there are so many icons here, it's actually a sentiment stamp set, which I love a sentiment stamp set. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, wishing you a sweet season. So again, it's got that mix of kind of seasonal and also Christmas, to a healthy and happy, happy and peaceful new year. I just assumed that that said healthy and happy new year, but peaceful, I like that. And just a simple for you as well, which would work all year round. So they have a lovely scripty font on each of those, and I love how this one's shaped almost like a tree. We have 4 envelopes included this month, so that's really fun to decorate the envelopes and have them coordinate. And I really like the backs of these. They have a nice wide flap at the back, so it's nice to kind of decorate that area sometimes, even if you leave the front plain just for your postage information. Then we also have an embossing folder with the snowflake design, which is really fun. I think embossing folders get neglected sometimes in our craft stash, so it's nice to get the opportunity to play with a new one. And then we have 2 card bases here that are the swans that feature several times in this imagery. So they make these cute little cards, but they are actually decorated front and back. So you could trim them out and just have these really large elements if you wanted to. I mean, that in itself would look really nice on a scrapbook, I think. So now moving into the embellishment bag, which is, I believe, one of the patterned papers, or at least certainly, yes, it's this paper that's covered up here. So you could save that and use that as well. So we have Nouveau Jewel Drops in Steel Blue, which is just a really nice cool blue, which will complement the colour scheme here really nicely. I think I've used the word colour scheme more than is allowed in one video. I'll try and avoid saying that again. Then we have our skinny ribbons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colours. We've got a white, then more of a kind of champagne colour, a pink, I'm going to call that a pistachio green, and then a navy. I'll try and keep those bundled together. We have a sample bag of sequins. If you really like these and you intend to make a lot of shaker cards or you use a lot of sequins on your projects, then you can get a full-size bag of this mix as an add-on in the Love From Lizi shop. Then we have this like fake snow product, which just in the bag feels really fun. It's got a nice amount of shine and sparkle to it, but it's really soft, and I think that will give some interesting texture on our card projects. Then we have these 2 items which were making all the noise in the shaker bags. They are 2 pre-made shaker tags, which are super fun. You, again, could just cut that top off and use it on your project, or you could use it as a tag to decorate a gift. I think that would be really special. Then we have these 5 white feathers, which are super soft. Again, just add some interesting texture, and with all of that swan imagery, they tie in really nicely. Then we have these 3 little pre-tied bows, which I love a pre-tied bow. Even with the skinny ribbon, it's a lot easier, but it takes me a little while. Oh, and there are actually 4 of those. Then we have these silver snowflakes that are pre-die cut. They are so super shiny. And these glittered wood pieces. So they are glittery on one side and then just plain wood on the back. So I guess you could use either of them depending on what you think is going to fit with your project best. And I'm actually going to tip those back into the bag just to keep them safe together. Then we have 2 dies. We have this snowflake and swan, which of course just match all of the imagery wonderfully. And then last but not least, we have a selection of ephemera pieces. So these are just pre-printed die-cut images that you can use for quick and easy card making, which is wonderful around this time of year when it can all get a little overwhelming. So that is everything that is included in the main kit. There are, as always, a whole bunch of recommended add-on items that you can check out in the store, and I'll show you in just a second the ones that I have here. So the first of the add-ons is this coordinating stamp set, which has a series of snow globes that are so adorable. I can't wait to stamp these and colour them. And then this little Silent Night sentiment. And then I have a whole bunch of the peel-off bundles. So these ones are all mirror shine. They're kind of the, I'm going to call them the Christmas colours, the red, the green, silver and gold, very traditional. Then I have the same in the glitter version, and these are all the pinstripes, which was the first type of peel-off Love From Lizi had, and it's 3 different widths of pinstripe just across the sheet. Then we have my favourite, the holographic version. If you're going to have Christmas colours, why not have a holographic version of those? I mean, look how those holographic pieces pick up the rainbow and you get all that colour shifting sparkle. So very cute. And then we have one that coordinates a little more directly, which is just the stripes here. So these are all the thickest size of the peel off. So not the original pinstripe where it's 3 different sizes. These are all the same size. Then we have this clear iridescent, which is in the sway design. Then we have the silver glitter, which appears to be the original pinstripe design. And then this gold here, which is in the chain or the circle design, the bubbles. That's what they're called, bubbles. So I have a whole bunch of the peel-offs, and that is everything for today. If you're interested in anything that you've seen here and you want to know more, feel free to ask in the comments section. Check out Lizi's Facebook group or check out the store by clicking in the link in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back again soon with a video showing me using some of these products, and I will post any of the finished products in the Love From Lizi Facebook group as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. On screen right now are a couple more videos that I think you might enjoy. If you haven't already seen them, then go ahead and click on the thumbnail to be taken through to the video. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber, so go ahead and tap the logo on screen right now and ring the bell if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video. That is all from me today. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.